Hi, in this video today I'm going to show you how you can descale your Bosch Tassimo My Way 2. So we have two descaling tablets down here, and what would normally happen is after use a little light will start flashing here for CALC, CALC, and it will flash in red. The machine's letting you know that it needs to be descaled. On this one here, it hasn't lit up, but I'm still going to go through the descaling process because we got this one from eBay. We don't know how clean it is on the inside, and as well as that, we're doing it for the purpose of the video. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is we need to take this tank off the back by lifting it up, and we're going to go into the kitchen. We're going to empty it out, take the filter out, we're going to fill it up, and we're going to put the two tablets in. So to make it easy for myself, I'm going to take off this lid. To take off the lid, I'm going to pinch up here and push the lid towards you. That will allow me to take out the filter and this part here. So I'm going to put that to one side. We'll be putting that in again at the end. I'm going to empty out the water that's in here. And I'm going to put fresh cold water up to where it says CALC. So there's a little line just here and it just says CALC. So let me fill that up. There we go. So I'm just up to the CALC line and I'm going to drop the two tablets in. They're going to take about 5 or 10 minutes to dissolve. So I'm going to let them dissolve and we'll come back to this in a bit. So they've been in about a minute now and you can already see that they are starting to dissolve. If you look really closely, you can see that there's those bubbles coming off them. We're about 4 minutes in now, and if you have a look, you can see that they're almost dissolved. If I get the knife in there, they'll probably start separating out. No, there's still a bit of tablet there. But you can see they're nearly done now. They're about half or third of the size they were. So the two tablets have now dissolved, so I'm going to put the water tank on the back. And we're going to get the service disc, this little disc here. And we're going to be inserting this barcode down. So lift it up here, barcode down, and close it. Now there's two ways to put it into descaling mode. We can hold down the CALC button here for around 3 or 4 seconds, or we can hold down this big button in the middle for around 3 or 4 seconds. It's easier just to do this one purely because it's bigger. So disc is in, I'm going to hold it down for now 3 or 4 seconds and it will go into descaling mode. You're going to have a nice big container to catch all the fluid at the back. So I've got a 1 litre Pyrex jug here. Right, here we go. Holding it down now. And let go, and you can see now CALC's flashing and that's flashing. This process is going to take a long time because bit by bit it's going to bring through all that descaling solution at the back through the machine into this front bit here. So I'm going to get the camera on the tripod and we're going to fast forward through it. It's probably going to take a good 15 or 20 minutes. This first section took a full 27 minutes and 20 seconds. So that first part is done now, and if you have a look, we have the little symbol come up. That means we need to refill it with fresh water. And if we have a look at the jug in here, there is quite a bit of dirt that has come out of that. So it's not completely clean. So we're going to empty this out, and also we're going to empty this out as well. And we're going to get rid of this, and we have to give this a nice good rinse because there is still leftover solution in here. So let's bring it to the kitchen. And I'm going to rinse this out now with some warm water. So give it a nice good clean out, rinse it out many times, and then we're going to fill it up with fresh water to the max level here. There's a little line here that says max, so let's fill that up. And we're going to put this back on the machine. And now we want to tap this middle button and it's going to start rinsing through the clean water. Each rinse takes about 45 seconds and we've got to do 4 of them. So that's the first rinse done. In the instructions, Tassimo recommend that you do 3 further rinses. So now we're going to do rinse number 2. And you need to keep an eye on the water at the back to make sure that there's enough in the tank, which there is still plenty. So that's the second one done. This has gone to solid again. So now we can do the third one. There's still plenty of water in the back. So that's the third one done. Wait until that goes to solid. I've still got enough water in the back. So it's going to stop flashing now. And this will be the last one. So it's not wanting to work. So I just want to have one more rinse to make sure that all that fluid's definitely gone. I'm going to open it up. I'm just going to close it. And now do it once more. There we go. I just want to put as much water through as possible because then when I have my coffee on it, I know that all that fluid, the descaling fluid's gone from the inside. So there we go, that is the fourth one. So I'm calling it a day on that. Wait until that goes to solid. There we go. So hopefully now it will mean that all that fluid is through and we can make nice clean coffee again. I'm just going to be putting the filter back in and we need to put the lid back on. So with the lid we're just going to place it on here and clip it into place like so. Put it back on here. You should find now that your descaling light has gone out. It was never on this one, and you can put your disc away in a nice safe place just on the side, and your coffee machine has now been descaled and you can make nice fresh coffee again. If this video has helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.